Hello everyone, we are here tonight at South Boston for race number 3 of the Legend Racing League Series. And right now qualifying underway. Luke Pierce top of the board in practice. 3 drivers go home, 30 stay in race. 150 laps here in South Boston, Virginia. We will see who makes the field for tonight's race right now. Luke Pierce on the racetrack right now, our fastest in practice. We're going to be watching him do a few laps around the racetrack. There we go, Luke Peters right there. And right now, Malachi Drake on top of the board. And Peters goes top of the board right now. It's going to be changing all throughout this run. Luke Peters on top of the board. Now goes Eric Keeler on top of the board. He was running great all of last week. And USA Khalil Hankins, his first start of the season, goes P2. And Rafe Hatland top of the board right now in the 55 machine. 15.943. Best laps we've seen tonight so far. We've seen 16 flats. Rafe Hatland top of the board. Ryan Honeycutt, he had the good run last week before gaining the Eric Keeter on the last few restarts with 10 to go. He's right now in 16th. Brendan Timon puts himself in the 5th. Charlotte's winner. Ryan Honeycutt crossing the line and P2. No, P2. Ryan Honeycutt's 5th. Ryan Bilbrick, P2 right now. On the cutoff line is Brandon Yates. Brian Johnson right now in 29th place. He needs to get a good run going here if he wants to make the field for tonight's race. Eric Keplinger on the racetrack right now. As Rafe Hatland on pole position right now. Brian Johnson looking to make the field for tonight's race. 29th right now. He puts himself up to P27. Brandon Yates on the cutoff line right now. Eric Keplinger on the racetrack. The 16 machine crossing the line right now. He looks to go P8. Goes Eric Keplinger right now. Chad Fry in the cutoff line. Brandon Yates out of the race for tonight. Christian Rudman and Maxim Lebeck still have yet to set a lap right now. 2 minutes left in the session. And Eric Keplinger parks it for right now, as he is good to go right now, as he's clearing the field. Christian Rutman running on the racetrack right now. He's looking to try to make him lock himself into the field right now. He's tracking quickly. Bridget laps a 16.1. That would put him in the field right now. Chad Fry ran a 16.35 for his fastest lap. Christian Rutman goes a 16.566. That puts him 31st. He needs to find a 10th here to make up some time. He's 7 thousandths off of making the field. Can he find that 7 thousandths? He's tracking good. It's gonna be close. And he makes the field. Christian Rutman, last car in. What a move from him to make the field. 30th place, and he's barely in by 35 thousandths of a second over Brian Johnson, who is out. So it's Brian Johnson, Chad Fry, and Brandon Yates out of tonight's race. Maxim Lebeck made it in 16th place. And Rafe Hatland will win the $10 from our sponsors at All Scene Motorsports. So who's sponsoring the season? $10 to every pole sitter. Looks like Rafe Hatland will secure that money right there. As qualifying wrapping up here for tonight's race, the 30 drivers are set to do battle 150 laps at South Boston. We will be back with once we start gridding. Hello everyone, we're back here for the gridding and the start of race number 3 at South Boston, Virginia. And we are going to be doing 150 laps here at the .4 mile racetrack. And right now they're gridding up for the 4 pace stops here for tonight's race. Our pole sitter Rafe Hatlin gonna get the $10 courtesy of All City Motorsports. And last week's winner, Aaron Brown, gonna be starting in P number 7. And Jordan Kuntz, our points leader right now in 13th place. Not a great starting position for him at this short track, but he's been staying out of trouble. He's the only driver right now that has 2 top 10s this whole season. Out of every single driver that has raced, he's the only driver that has 2 top 10s. Very impressive for that. Jordan Kuntz right there. And he's also the only driver that have 2 top 5s. So very interesting for him. So as the field is green up right now, we'll see if we can interview with our drivers. See if Rafe is here. And he is. We'll interview our pole sitter for a quick moment right before we go green. Hello, Rafe, this is broadcast booth. You got me?
Yeah.
Starting in pole position here, 150 laps at South Boston. How are you feeling for tonight's race?
Definitely feeling better than last week. Practice went pretty well. I was in the top 5. Got a good qualifying lap, and it's gonna be interesting on the start. I got my teammate on the outside, so it's really cool. Repping for Lions Den, and I guess we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, for 150 laps with no tire sets, how do you think you manage your tires throughout this race?
I think I'm gonna have to take it easy. Past races, I have problems with tire saving, so it's definitely gonna be a challenge for me. But you can only take it one step at a time and just hope it works out.
Congrats on the pole position, congrats on your $10, and good luck in the rest of your race.
Thank you.
That was a pole sitter, Rafe Hatlin, his teammate alongside him, Ryan Philbrick on the outside lane right there in the 06 machine. We'll see what happens here. 3 more pace stops to go here. They're going to rewarm their tires. It's going to get into nighttime. Let's take a quick look at our weather before we go green for tonight's race. Pretty nice day. Weather conditions for May 5th. Default iRacing date, 8:35 p.m. Eastern time on the East Coast. It's in Virginia, like I said, South Boston, Virginia. So, sunset, it should be sunset around this time, so it's going to go into nighttime. Estimated time of the race would be about 50-ish minutes or so. If we go green the whole way, then it'll be about 40 or so. But 78 degrees overall, 81 degree track temp, so it's already get a little hotter. Track temp reset before warm up, and they had a few laps during warm up to practice their restarts here. But 30 cars, 15 rows deep. Man, this could be an interesting one. Let's take a quick rundown of your order as much as we can. Rafe Hatlin on pole position for tonight's race. Alongside him, his teammate, Ryan Philbrick. Eric Keeler alongside Keeloa Hankins, first star of the season, 3rd and 4th. Luke Pierce, 5th. Brendan Tyman, Charlotte's winner, 6th. Aaron Brown, 7th, last week's winner. Eric Kelpinger, 8th on his outside. And rounding out the top 10, Vlad Tokarev and Brandon Wynn rounding out their top 10 for tonight's race. And we're about to go green here at South Boston. No stage caution for tonight's race, and we might see some single file restarts depending on how many cautions we have. If we have back-to-back cautions within a 5-lap period, there will be a single file restart, but we'll get to that when it happens. Pace car coming off, taking the hard left corner in the pit lane, and green flag is out. We were racing here at South Boston. As we already wrecking in the back, caution is out. And Ryan Honeycutt around in the back there. Christian Rubman around. Maximum Beck in the back there around. Possibly restarted 16th for Maximum Beck. And first caution of the night already on lap number 1. Didn't even get through, again, back-to-back races. We had caution before the first lap. Let's take a look what happened there. well. That's Maximo back in the 16 machine. Ryan Hunnicutt right behind him. And he can make it pretty wide in the middle and just a little over aggressive on the start. And around he goes right in front of the field. No one has too major damage there, so shouldn't have to take any faster here. That's be the first caution of the night here at South Boston. And already looking off. Not to have a great start. Ryan Hunnicutt trying to make Ryan Hunnicutt trying to make a 3-wide move up the middle, not able to do so. I think a little net kill involved there too, but caution, first caution of the night, and Rafe Hatlin, your racer. Eric Keeter up to second now, and yep, as Ryan Hunnicutt track behind the pace car. So Rafe Hatlin, your race leader, he's gonna be choosing this time by choose cone. As Hunnicutt gets away around past the pace car here, so not sure if it's gonna be this time by or next time by, but we choose cone and we see choose cone this time by as Rafe choosing the inside lane obviously here. You'll see the caution lights come back in the pace car pretty soon. Gonna have to delay it like we did last week at USA, but his teammate Ryan Philbrick choosing the inside, also Cleo Hankins on the outside there in the Hello Kitty machine. Let's take a look at your ticker right there. 20 cars on the left side. Right now, the points positions. Jordan Kuntz leading by 16 points over Malachi Drake. Big lead, like I said. He's the only driver to have 2 top 10 finishes, and he finished in the top 5 both of those times. So he has a good consistent run. He's right now in 12th, 13th place where he started. You can see him extend his points lead. But Malachi Drake, behind him in 14th, but Wolfgang Hoffman, very good run for him in 3rd place. Aaron Brown 4th, last week's winner. Eric Keeter 5th, so a lot of wiggle room for these top 5s, and the field, honestly, the top 12 was really close in points if you look after 2nd place. But here we go, restart. First restart of the night. Rafe Hatlin will lead us to the green yet again, and pace car is off, and green flag is out, and we're back racing at South Boston. Keeter with a great restart, as he's going to take the race lead away from Rafe Hatlin. Not sure if he jumped the restart there, but I mean, he got a crazy good restart here as we go down turn 3 and 4. Keeter, Hatlin, and Hankins single foul out as Philbrick really loose off of the back bumper of Luke Peters there. He must have fell back a bit there and see what happens here. But we finished the first lap under green here in lap 8. We're side by side back. Wolfgang Hoffman, Brady Floyd ahead of him, Frank Hughes ahead of him, Cody Webster behind Wolfgang Hoffman. John York on the outside lane. That's Parker Lindsman trying to make some work here, but we go back up to the race lead. Eric Keeter, Rafe Hatlin, Khalil Hankins, single foul out. Luke Peters up to 4th, Aaron Brown up to 5th, coupling up to 6th now. As sideways burn the win around into the inside wall. We stay green now. He may have a broken left front. He stays to the bottom. We stay green because he's got to manage his car. He doesn't look like he has a broken left front, but he definitely has some wheel damage possibly for that 41 machine. As a 3-wide Ryan Hunnicutt on the inside lane there. It's a little sketchy off of corners, banging wheels right there. Hunnicutt trying to make his way back up to the mid-pack there as he lost a lot of time from that first lap caution, but single foul out throughout most of the field. As Eric Keeter still leading their race. Last week he dominated USA, but got spun late with like 10 to go. Him and Ryan Hunnicutt had contacts, battling for the race lead. We're mostly spaced out through the top few drivers as single file throughout the whole field. As there's still side-by-side contact in the back. Brandon Wynn and Gabriel Goldley side-by-side in the back in 29 and 41 machine. Duking it out for 24th place. Ryan Hunnicutt ahead of them. But mostly single file throughout the whole field, actually, surprisingly. As Eric Keeter still leading the charge. Rafe Hatlin not leaving his back bumper behind too far. As they're still very much close together. As caution is out, and that's Brody Dusher around, Matt Moreau around as, another car involved there. I think it's Brian Scholl as caution is out. As the leaders have to avoid that. To the top side they go. I think that's Brody Dusher in the middle of the racetrack. As let's take a look at what happened there. So Dusher just got to the back bumper of Matt Moreau, and around he goes. And the whole field going, trying to avoid to the top side. and looks like Christian Roman clips the back end of Brian Shaw, as that's going to be the second caution of the night. So Eric Eater, your race leader, and second caution on lap 2, I believe it was lap 13 we had the caution come out, 14 somewhere around there. But like I said, there's no tire sets, so for these guys, some guys pitting on pit lane, but I think there's fixing damage. Ryan Hunt has major front end damage. Did not see what happened there. That's about 88 machine. Not sure if that happened under caution. Actually happened during the wreck there. Brandon One was right behind him and just flips the 88 machine, as that was an incident after the caution came out. Not sure if that was just frustration between those two drivers, but major damage for Ryan Hunt because he's got to use his fast repair, and Brendan Wynn's got to use his fast repair too. As Matt Moreau also lopped down, getting his way around. But Eric, your race leader, got the race lead on the outside lane off the restart there. One thing of note last week, a lot of people started in second gear at USA, and from my understanding, second gear is not the way to go most of the times, as third gear in the street stock is the way to go, because shifting and street stocks are very interesting dynamic here. Because the more you shift, the shifts are just not quick in the street stock, so once you shift, it's just kind of a messed up situation sometimes. It slows you down. So if you start in third gear, you only have to go shift one time, but if you start in second, you have to shift 2 times, which creates which makes you a lot quick on the research. We saw, I think I was talking to Aaron Brown and Eric Keeler about it. Aaron Brown was one of the drivers that started in third gear, and he just had a great restart compared to everyone else. And that's how he ended up gaining such a good position to have a position to win the race there. So, as we had to delay a caution, I believe again, not sure if it was just wave rounds or whatnot, but we should be going green this time by Eric on the bottom lane. He tried using the top side of USA. I'm not sure if he's going to do that this week at South Boston. I was talking to him after the race, and he said he just likes to use the outside lane. He feels like he has a better run off the exits, but we saw USA that was a very risky move and did not pay off and ended terribly for him. But here we go. Pace car is off. Here we're using lap 20. The green flag is out, and we're racing here back at South Boston. Is here with a great restart yet again. Luke Peters, Khalil Hankins on the inside, 3 wide for third now. Peters sideways off the front bumper of Aaron Brown, but they keep it straight down in turn 3 and 4. Luke Peters looking for that third place position. Aaron Brown on the inside. Rafe Hatland. Tire we're going to be into consideration here shortly, as these tires are going to be wearing just a little bit. Aaron Brown still side by side with Rafe Hatland for that 4th place position. Eric Kepling behind him, Brendan Timon, Charlotte Twin behind those guys too. He's looking for a rebound from USA. He did not have a good point stay there. He got involved in a few incidents there at USA on the back straightaway. I remember he went 2-wheeling it, but Luke Peters up to second now. Khalil Hankins back down to third. Luke Peters, he had a good dominant run at the end of season 8 of the last restock season. He's looking to redeem himself. And one interesting note, last time we went to South Boston was season 6, and that was in 2020. His caution is out yet again. Gabriel Ngolo around in the back there. And 29th place. As around he goes. Let's see what happened there. It's 3 right behind him. Looks like he just self-spun it, clipped the apron there. Around he goes. And caution is out for the 3rd time tonight. Lap 25. As Ryan getting the wave around there. So let's bring in Luke Peters. He's made up some positions here so far in tonight's race. Let's talk to that driver on the 50 machine there. Hello, Lucas Broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So you're working your way up the second now, trying to chase down Eric here. What's your game plan for the rest of this race? Still a long way to go.
Really, I think one of the biggest thing having no tire sets. I'm gonna really have to take care of my tire as well. I don't think I'll try and pass for a while unless I get an opportunity to. Really, just kind of try and save the tires, and then maybe the last 50 laps, last 25, last 50 laps, start pushing more. But I think I'm in a good spot right now.
Yeah, we saw Rafe Hatland choosing the outside lane there. Do you think you're going to be choosing the outside lane or just kind of keep inside stay control? Let me see right there, you choose inside. But you think you're ever going to choose outside until like late in this race?
Yeah, I don't think I ever will choose outside. Really, just getting stuck on the outside is a really bad place to be. Even if I lose a spot or two, like a row or two in the choose cone, I'll probably gain it back once we go green anyways. So
Well,
I think I'll just be on the inside.
Yeah, good talking to you as we're coming to one the green here, and good luck in the rest of your race.
Yeah, thank you.
As Luke Pierce restarting third place now, as we have the third caution of the night on lap. I think it was 26 the caution came out, I believe. So we're going to re-rack him again. Lap 30. Nothing too crazy wrecks. I mean, the only crazy wreck we really saw was Ryan Honeycutt and Brandon Wynn getting together after the wreck happened, even. But cautions themselves haven't been too... don't want to jinx anyone, but they haven't been crazy as in big wrecks so far. But still a long ways to go. 120 laps. It's going to take the hard left turn in the pit lane, and Heater on the gas early. Little Hankins on his outside. Luke Pierce behind him. As Little Hankins, Luke Pierce side by side off of 2. And Hankins getting in line. Doesn't look like he'll be able to. As Heater pulling away from these guys right now, side by side for second. Aaron Brown right behind Peters. He's going to take his time there. Peters good said manage his tire as well as he slides up the racetrack just a little bit. Aaron Brown gets to the back of him. He's going to be a little sideways. 3 wide for second for a second. But still side by side. Little Hankins hanging tough on the outside lane. Brendan Timon side by side back there with Eric Kelplinger. As here comes Rafe Hatland to the inside lane. Not going to be able to do anything there. Trying to work his way around Aaron Brown. Kilo Hankins sideways off of 2 right there on the exit. As they're still side by side for second place. Coming to the line as Aaron Brown blinks out there. Take a quick shot of the whole field right here. Side by side action throughout the whole field right now. As you can see, Cleo Hankins falling back to the outside lane. He's got to slot himself to the inside as soon as possible. As Rafe Hatland slides up the racetrack sideways, goes our pole saver. He saves it. Brandon Timon has to avoid, but caution is out. Brian Skull and Daniel Reinbolt in the back around. So let's see what happened there. Looks like Rambo just lost it off the exit there. And around they go in the back. We're going to take a quick break. He'll be right back before the green flag. As we're back here at South Boston, choose cone just happening moments ago. Eric here on the inside lane, Aaron Brown on the outside lane. We saw these two duking out at USA. Still early in this race, and we still have a long way to go. So coming to lap 40, we're coming to lap 39 actually. For the restart here, as pace car about to take the hard left corner of the pit lane for the 4th time tonight, or 5th time tonight, I should say. As Peter getting the gas a little later than usual, checks up the. It's Peters to get the back of him. That's good. Him a good restart there as Aaron Brown side by side with Luke Peters yet again. side by side through the whole field, 3 wide shortly back there. But still, side by side for a second. Kilo Hankins by himself in that fourth place position. Goes the inside lane this time by, and it paid off for him. In time, and side by side with Rafe Hatlin. Keplinger side by side with Ryan Philbrick. He started second. He's working his way back up after losing a lot of time on the initial restart. There's Aaron Brown trying to get to the inside. Kilo Hankins, he kind of chopped off his nose as Kilo Hankins has to hold on the gas. Around goes Hankins, and caution's gonna fly as Rafe Hatlin and Kilo Hankins collide there. As caution is out for the 4th time tonight. As Aaron Brown shut the door on Kilo Hankins, I had to make him check up a lot, and that got him really loose. Rafe Hatlin just tags his left side, and around 72 goes. And caution is out, and we're going to see our first single file restart of the night, as we had back-to-back cautions within 5 laps of each other, so there will be no choose cone this time. But again, no major damage for these drivers, as one interesting note, Parker Lindemann in the pit lane for 2 minutes. Not sure if he just didn't take a fast spare or what happened there. Look how badly damaged he is. It's not like he's damaged at all, but maybe just something must have happened or something for that 24 machine. But single file restart right now, as that's gonna allow Luke Peters to have a good advantage on Eric Hayter, I think. A little better than double files. He won't be able to be side by side with anyone on the outside lane, pinning them down. Going green this time by. You'll see Eric here on the very top side as single file restart for the first time tonight. Khalil Hankins all the way back in the 29th place. Unfortunate for that 72 machine as he gets spun around from 4th place, I believe. As going green this time by Eric Keeter, gonna bring us to the green. As first single file restart of the year, of the season I should say, not the year, but here we go. Pace car is off and green flag is out. Eric Keeter leads us to the green. Sorry, moves being made in the back there. Wolfgang Hoffman kind of looking inside. Wolfgang Hoffman inside Brady Floyd and Malachi Drake ahead of him. 3rd and 2nd the points Malachi Drake and Wolfgang Hoffman are trying to make their moves, trying to get Jordan Kuntz, who's the leader in P8. Paxton, Brandon, side by side with Ryan Honeycutt. Paxton up the racetrack. First start of the year for him, the 94 machine. Side by side, Brandon Wynn and I think it's Brady just short in the 39. Yeah, it is. As caution is out yet again. Gabriel Goal around. Let's see what happened there. Looks like he just lost it up the racetrack. He goes and into the. I think that's Paxton, Brandon. And we have our 5th caution of the night. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back before the green flag. As we're back here live at South Boston, going green this time by. Another single file restart here. As Eric Keeler going to lead us to the green once again. Green flag is out, and we're racing here at South Boston yet again. Take here with another great restart. Luke Peters behind him. Aaron Brown, Brendan Timon, top 4. Ryan Philbrick started second, up the 5th, down the 5th now. Teams Rafe Hatlin. This is inside lane Repulsor. Those two are teammates. Here comes Kepling on the inside. Jordan Kuchar points here behind these guys. It's battling for the 7th place position. As 3 wide goes Kuntz to the inside of Eric Keplinger. Plenty his nose to the inside. Up the racetrack, Kuntz goes. He's going to take that 7th place position away from Keplinger. Will he be able to clear him off the exits? Yes, he does. Kuntz up the 7th. Here comes Vlad Tokarev behind Eric Keplinger to try to get to 8th place position. Back up to the race lead though. Eric Keeter, Luke Peters very close together. Aaron Brown closing in. These top 3 pulling away from the rest of the field. Brendan Timon holding on strong there as we have some side-by-side action in the back. 3 wide for 18th, 19th place position. As that's a lap car of the 02 right there. Daniel Reinbolt side-by-side. Paxton Brennan side-by-side with Dominic Hughes. As Hughes up the racetrack as Nico Simons sideways as our round 1 car goes. Brandon Ducheur, no caution is out, and we stay green. As 3 car pack for the top 3 right now. 55 laps into this race. Peters trying to make a move. Maybe Heater went up the racetrack a little bit, got a little tight there. As still Cleo Hankins making his way up the racetrack, 20th place right now. Working his way to 19th. Here comes Dominic Hughes on the top side. Paxton Brandon on the outside of him too. As Cleo Hankins hard on the inside wall. Let's take a look at what happened there. I was looking at my second model, looking at the timing sheets. It looks like he's up the racetrack he goes, just getting the Dominic Hughes hard in the inside wall for Cleo Hankins. He's got to take his faster for down pit lane. He has a broken left front. Unfortunate circumstances for that 72 machine. Absolutely unfortunate for him. Is Luke Peters and Aaron Brown still on the bumper of Eric Heater. Not sure if they're just saving tires and holding back right now. But the top 3 pulling away big time over Brendan Timon. Our poster Rafe Hatlin in that 5th place position, lurking, trying to get by that 34 machine up ahead. As this is our longest green flag round so far of the race. As Ryan Honeycutt trying to get by someone as Matt Moreau around in the back there as caution is out yet again. That was Ryan Honeycutt was side by side with him possibly, as that brings up the yellow. As we'll see what happened there. Looks like Matt Moreau just got the slightest bit of contact from Honeycutt. Didn't even look like he touched him barely. But that brings out the yellow for Knight. So it looks like Honeycutt just barely got into the right rear of Matt Moreau. Around the 38 machine goes, and caution flies yet again. We're gonna go back to choose cone this time by since they had a long green flag around there. As Will Hankins gonna get his laps back. He is how many laps down is he? He is 1 lap down, so he should be on the lead lap this time by maybe. There's Matt Rowe around in his way around. I think we're going to choose cone this time by if I had to guess. Now here goes top side, and like I'm getting a little deja vu here from USA. I mean, almost halfway through the race, we still have 10 laps to go to stage. There is no stage caution for tonight's race, but him choosing the outside lanes, getting a little deja vu from USA. Luke Peters has not been bound in these restarts. I mean, he hasn't been the greatest, but now he's on the inside lane. Not sure that's the right decision for that 28 machine. We're going green next time by. 10 laps to go. It's gonna be 10 laps to go for the stage, but like I said, there is no stage caution, so no caution will be thrown for the stage unless they have their natural caution. themselves. So here we go. As we're going down the back straightaway. We still have 28 cars in the field right now. And Parker Lindman back on the racetrack. He's 26 hops down, so he's probably not going to get back in the lap, but of note as Heater gets a good restart. Get a clear Luke Peters. Here comes Aaron Brown to the inside lane. He's going to take it. No, he's not. He's going to fall back in line. Top 4. Single file it out. Rafe Hatlin, top 5 now. Single file it out. So here comes Jordan Coots to the inside of Phil as Ryan Philbrook. As here comes Lad Bukarov, the inside of Eric Keplinger. Wolfgang hopping behind there. Hunter Terpstra having a quiet night right now in 10th place. Looking for a good result for tonight's race. As still, side by side for his 7th place position. Bukarov and Eric Keplinger, side by side. As South Boston looks like the inside lane is definitely the preferred lane, but the outside can definitely hold on their own. As you see Keplinger doing a good job on holding Tokarov at bay. He might be able to clear him into turn 3 and 4. And yes, he does. Gets to the inside and with a move, but Eric Keplinger right there. Hunter Terpstra side by side with Wolfgang Hoffman right there for 10th place position. Hunter looking good for a good result here. Still side by side for 10th. We're in the back, Ryan Honeycutt making his moves on Dominic Hughes side by side. There's Pertatsky on the inside of Dominic Hughes. Jeff Pertatsky trying to make some moves here for that 19th place position. He had a good run at Charlotte. Race 1, but Eric Heater right now closing in again. Luke Peters. It's the same top 4 as before. It's Eric Heater, Luke Peters, and Aaron Brown. 1, 2, 3. Brandon went side by side. His caution is out. Frank Hughes around as caution is out yet again. That's probably going to end the stage here. Most likely. It's Brady Floyd. Contact between the 61 and around he goes. Oh, Maximum Beck got involved there too. As that brings out, I think, the 6th yellow of the night, 6th, 7th yellow of the night, and caution's out yet again. So we're gonna take another quick break, and we'll be right back before the green flag. As we are back here live at South Boston, Juice Cone happening a few moments ago, and that's going to be in the stage. Eric Keeler, your race leader, your stage winner. One thing to note, Mike Rosero not here tonight. He's not going to be able to go back-to-back in his championship run. He's officially eliminated from the championship as he missed Charlotte and tonight, so he's only got one drop in this series, and you're not really going to make it up too quickly. As pace car is off. Halfway through the race, and green flag is out. Eric Keeler leads us back to the green. This time he chooses inside instead of the outside lane. And Aaron Brown hanging tough on the outside. So here comes Jordan Coos to the outside lane. Look at him making a power move on the outside. Rafe Hatlin as side by side for the lead. Peters looking inside, gives Heater the bumper. 3 wide now for the race lead. Aaron Brown through the middle. Heater clears them both. Here comes Brendan Timon. to the inside of Aaron Brown he goes. Aaron stuck in the outside lane. Kuntz up the 5th now. Can he clear Rafe Hatlin? He cannot. As there's still side by side Pierce sideways. Aaron Brown sideways. They keep it green, but Rafe Hatlin around in the front. As caution will fly as they're wrecking up front. No, they do not. As what a save from Aaron Brown right there. Keeping it straight. As Eric here staying out of trouble in the front here. As let's take a look what happened there. As they're really aggressive, trying to get that second place position. This contact between these two drivers. As Aaron clips the back right rear Luke Peters as sideways he goes, and Rafe Hatlin gets that hit from Ryan Philbrick as he just couldn't check up in time. As our Pulsar down to 26th place now. As Lil Hagen, who starts up there, I think he started P3 or 4. He's up to 22nd after getting spun around there. He hasn't made up much time either, so interesting to note. But Heater in your race lead. So we have another caution for tonight. I think we're going to 70 laps right now to go. Let's see if we can bring in Eric here for a quick interview here for time. Don't know if we're going to bring this time by. We are not, so let's see if we can bring him into a quick. Hello, Eric, this is broadcast. We got a copy?
Yeah, I got it.
So you took the race lead on the outside lane early in this race, and you haven't really looked back so far. Kind of getting deja vu's of USA?
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like this is maybe even a worse position than USA. My tires are kind of gone, so a little concerned, but I know Peters is faster, so we'll just have to hope for some cautions and hold off back behind us.
As you're going green this time, by, so I'll let you go, and good luck in the rest of your race.
Yeah, thank you.
As Eric here, we're going single file restart here. As Heater going to lead us to the green yet again. As Pace car going to take the hard left corner off the pit lane. And green flag is out. We're racing here back in South Boston. As Jordan Kuntz looking to the inside of Aaron Brown, he has a good run off the exit of the corner. Aaron Brown shows him the door, but Kuntz gives him the bumper. Loose up the racetrack, they both go. Here comes Vlad Tokarov up to 6th place. He's worked his way up nicely up to that 6th place position. Looking for 5th right now in front of him, Jordan Kuntz in his way. Ryan Philbrick started 2nd. In 7th place, he had a bad start one of these times. I think he must have missed a shift or whatnot. He's kind of just staying in the 5th to 7th place position for the rest of the night so far. But one thing to note is as caution's out again, Dominic Hughes around. As big junk in the back there. As Pulsar, Rafe Hatlin around again, and he's a destroyer. I think he still has a fast spur left. No, he does not. He used his fast spur. He's gonna be out for tonight. Wow, that's a big unfortunate event for him. As another caution yet again. Let's see what happened there. I think it happened in front. As they make contact right there. Dominic Hughes, Brendan Wynn. Dominic Hughes got completely sideways and overcorrected into Ryan Honeycutt, Brendan Wynn. And around he goes. And he's going to be out of tonight's race. As caution out yet again. As we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back before the green flag. As we're back here at South Boston, going green this time by. Coming to 60 laps to go. Eric here trying to hold off Luke Peters, who he said was a little quicker than him in the last few runs. Brendan Timon working himself up to third, Aaron Brown fourth. Those are the 2 race winners so far this season. Can they go back in victory lane tonight? Green flag is out. We're racing here back at South Boston. Peters to the inside lane. Here, not getting a good shift. Peters looking to the inside. Up the racetrack. Here he goes. He's going to be stuck on this outside lane. Peters doors him up the track. Here comes Brendan Timon to the inside also. Aaron Brown looking to make his move there. As Peters side by side with Eric Heater. Heater up the racetrack. He goes still. Dooring each other. Side by side. Peters half a car length ahead. Heater has a chance to get down to the bottom. Peters in the Heater. As Brendan Timon still side by side with Eric Heater as they clear each other. Single file out. Aaron Brown to the back. As Brendan Timon. Contact between those 2 drivers. And around they go. Big wreck in the field. Oh, one car flipped over as they're piling in there. And that's a big junk right there. His car's flipped over. And Brady Floyd's flipping around. And that's going to bring out the yellow tonight. Yeah, again, it's Mount Kendrick. Two-wheeling on the ball. As caution is out, as we saw that live right there. Looks like Brendan Timon and Aaron Brown got into each other right there. As Jordan Coots involved also. That's a big one here tonight. As Aaron trying to make the moves on the inside of Brendan Timon. And big junk there as cars just piling in there. As caution is out once again. As we're going to take a quick break, we'll be right back before the green flag. As we're back here live at South Boston, coming to lap 100, single file restart yet again. Luke Cruz going to lead us to the green this time by. Yeah, phenomenal restart as the whole field, big wreck behind, and you see a lot of damaged race cars right now as green flag is back out. They're racing at South Boston. As Eric Keeter right on the back bumper of Luke Peters, Eric Kepling behind him, Brendan Timon, who was involved a little bit in that wreck, but he's still on the racetrack. Cody Webster up the racetrack, up in the field. Gabriel Goalie up there too. Also, Ryan Philbrick sideways, little contact with him and Gabriel Goalie. As still side by side in the back, Aaron Brown a little loose in the max on the back he goes. Jordan Kuntz on the outside of Aaron Brown. Kuntz looking for have a good point state, aiming his race, his championship. So Khalil Hankins around yet again, and caution will fly as Khalil Hankins around. He's been around a few times tonight. Again, contact between him and Goalie around. They go. That's a very similar incident he had earlier tonight's race. But just kind of losing it, and Goalie more so gets into Khalil Hankins, but caution flies yet again. We'll bring in Eric Keplinger, the booth here. He's gonna restart P3. I haven't talked to him tonight. We'll bring him into the booth here. Hello, here's the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
So restarting P3 on this restart here. What's your game plan to try to get by these guys? You still have 45 laps to do it. Yeah, Eric Keeter and Luke Pierce ahead of you. What's your game plan?
I can't really compete with those two because I have too much damage. So just hoping, like the only way I've been gaining stuff, positions is just, lap after lap, wreck after wreck, just slowly moving my way up. Like the only reason I'm in third place is because I somehow didn't wreck out for that huge one that we had. I went from like what, 9th to 3rd place. So I don't know if I have the pace for the top two, but just trying to hold people off and hope they wreck up front in the top two to get by. So that's my game plan.
Yeah.
My car's too damaged.
Some drivers have been talking about tire wear. How's your tire wear been throughout these 100+ laps?
It's been slidey. I've been trying to save, but it's just really hard trying to fend people off and whatnot.
Yep, and we'll slot you back into your Discord server. So have a good rest of your race.
Thank you.
Was there a couple of races in P3? Yeah, he had some damage from that wreck there, but he's able to stay. It's not too damaged enough that he's out of the race or has to take his fast repair. But a lot more drivers out of this race than usual. I think we're going green this time by, or next time by, I should say. As Luke Pierce is going to lead us to the green here. As we're coming to about 44 laps to go. Here we go, all the way to the top. Pierce goes. Make sure no one can pass him on the outside lane. So here we go. His car is off, and green flag is out, and we're racing here back at South Boston. Webster looked to the inside of Keplinger for a second there. He backs off of it though. Jordan Kuntz making his way up the field. Here comes Aaron Brown. They're involved in that other wreck with a big one on the back straightaway. As they're up, Jordan Kuntz up to P7 right now. Aaron in 8, playing side by side with Maxim Lebex. And here there's Brady Ploy behind them. As Vlad Tokarev being by Daniel Ryan Bull as Aaron Brown on the outside wall. As Cody Webster also way back here. Must have got some bumpy run or something happened to him as he was up in the 5th place, I believe. He was in front of Ryan Philbrick as Cody Webster loose in the outside wall here as Vlad Tokarov in front of him also in the outside wall. As these drivers getting really loose with this tire wear. Still 4 laps to go. They got to manage their tire as well as again Tokarov in the outside wall as he might have front end damage there. 77 machine. I think he might have a right front completely destroyed. He's falling back really hard as he's not able to turn for these corners. We'll go back up to the battle for 4th as there's a big gap between 4th and 3rd as the top 3 are pulled away big time. Ryan Philbrick trying to manage his tires. Here comes Kuntz to the inside lane. Gets in the back of the 06 up the racetrack. He goes sideways off of 4. Side by side as they're sideways in the back. Gabriel and goalie 3 wide for 7th as they're side by side all over the racetrack. Kuntz by. And here comes Aaron Brown trying to get by Ryan Philbrick. As they go by, got 4th and 5th place position. Here comes Aaron Brown to the inside of Jordan Kuntz. He's looking out for that 4th place position. Aaron Brown, side by side, sideways up the racetrack. He goes into the side of Jordan Kuntz. As he's going to fall back as Kuntz clears Aaron Brown. And it's going to bring in the rest of the field. Here comes Brady Floyd and Maxwell back behind them. Still side by side, 5th place position. Ryan Philbrick, right rear, looks really distressed as he keeps losing it off the exits. As Aaron finally clears it. The Brady Boys gets to the right rear of him, or left rear of him, and Philbrick around, and caution flies. Here at South Boston, all the cars involved. Cody Webster involved there as parts flying off the 06 machine. Let's see what happened there. Looks like Brayford just got to the left rear of him, tags him up the racetrack. He goes into Malachi Drake, and he gets nailed by Cody Webster and It's Paxton and Brandon. Caution flies here tonight. As we'll go back to double foul there since we had a longer green flag run. There's lap cars around the outside. In the way around. As Luke Pierce, our race leaders, Jordan Coots, Aaron Brown making their way up to the field, up to 4th and 5th now. Trying to make something happen here late in this race. Still 30 laps to go. Anything can happen here. As we saw last week at USA. I mean, the leaders can get into each other and wreck each other. Like Ryan Honeycutt and Eric here did. So going green this time by a single file restart. It'll be 30 laps to go. 29 coming to the restart zone. And here we go. Green flag is out and we're racing here back in South Boston. Jordan Cruz to the inside. Eric Keplinger making a move early as Keplinger not get a good restart compared to those guys. They're sideways in the back there. As Max Lebeck, Brendan Timon side by side, Khalil Hankins side by side with Gabriel Goli. As still side by side for P3. Eric Keplinger on the outside, Gordon Kuntz, Aaron Brown on the inside lane, trying to get by for 3rd place position. Gordon Kuntz, Mr. Consistent, top 5 finishes both at Charlotte and USA, trying to make it 3 in a row. As Brendan Timon side by side with Maxim Lebeck. As Wolfgang Hoffman and Daniel Reinbolt side by side also in the back there. Contact between those two drivers. Khalil Hankins ahead of them. Trying to make his way back up the field after some unfortunate incidents. Sideways on the interior of the corner. Still attack from Eric Keplinger. Keplinger fell and mocked the 5th. Here comes Brady Floyd on the outside lane. Malachi Drake on the inside. Luke Peters are now pulling away from Eric Heater. As Peters done a great job saving his tires right now. As Brady Floyd side by side with Malachi Drake for that 6th place position. 25 laps to go. Brendan Timon up to 8th right now, looking to make his way up to the field even more. After he also got involved in that big one on the back straightaway. Malachi Drake also got involved there too, and Brady Floyd. Both of those guys were flipping, completely flipping, and Malachi Drake was riding the pit wall, but they're battling right now for 6th place right side by side through turn 3 and 4. Right now, Luke Peters pulling away big time from Eric Heater. As Heater really burned up his tires leading this field. As Peters doing exactly what he said during his interview. As he just wanted to save his tires and then make a move late, and he did exactly that. But they're still side by side for a 6th place position. Brady Floyd not giving up to Malachi Drake easily. I think this time by he'll have to secede that position right now. Look for the crossover move from Brady Floyd to the outside lane to the inside. No, he won't. As here goes Brendan Timon closing the gap on these drivers for that 7th place position. There's side by side right behind these guys, Khalil Hankins, Maxim Lebeck. As side by side is Brady Floyd. As Brendan Timon, his caution is out. And that's Brian Scholl around the front straightaway. And off the front bumper of Hunter Terpstra. Let's see what happened there. We're around 15th place. Hunter's up the racetrack in that 76 machine. Flips his left rear and around, goes to 76. And caution is out again. As Luke Peters still in your race lead here as Jordan Cruz making his way up the field. He could be a late race charger here. Let's speak to this driver in third place. Oh, Jordan, this is broadcast. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Right now, you're the points leader, looking for that third place, in that third place position right now, looking for a race lead. Gear's been struggling lately. What's your game plan here with 15 laps to go?
Well, I hope we get some double final restart that would help out immensely for my race. Definitely restart behind the leader and definitely have a shot at him if we do. Single final would be a bit harder. Have to pass 2 cars then, I would think. And yeah, but the game plan is just get to second as soon as possible and then see about the win.
Yep, still in the points here right now, and you're looking really good right now. 2 top 5s already in the season, looking for a third. Good luck in the rest of your race.
Thank you.
That was Jordan Kuntz. That points leader right now. 16 points ahead of Malachi Drake, who's right now in P6, and Wolfgang Hoppen in third, P10, so that he would even extend his points lead even further between those drivers. But we'll see what happens here late in this race. Probably go restart with 15 laps to go. Luke Pierce has been really good tonight. Him and Eric Keeter dominating these 2 races. Luke Pierce dominating Charlotte, Eric Keeter dominating USA. These guys have been 1-2 this race. But really, if the trends continue, it's not good to dominate any of the races. As we can see, both of these drivers finishing 20th after dominating and leading the most laps in both in Charlotte and USA. But going green this time by, it's going to be single file. So yeah, like I said, 15 laps to go. Right on the dot. It's 15 laps to go, guys. Decide this race. Here we go. Pace car is off. And green flag is out. Peter with a good restart. Here comes Kuntz the inside lane. Not gonna be able to do anything. Kilo hanging side by side. Brendan Time in the back there. Contact between these 2 drivers sideways. Brendan Time holds off Kilo Hankins' charge. As here comes Jordan Kuntz to the back bumper of Eric Keeter. Wolfgang Hoppen side by side with Kilo Hankins for 9th place right there. Oh, Eric Keeter around he goes. Oh, great job from. Oh, he gets absolutely destroyed right there by Daniel Reinbold as he gets killed right there on the left side. Caution flag flies. Let's see what happened there. I think Jordan Kuntz may just probably got in the back of him right there. Yep, just clipped his left rear and around goes the 28 machine again. Back-to-back weeks where he just gets taken out with 10 laps to go, and hard hit for him in the 0-2. Caution flag flies yet again. As way around cars in the outside lane, still trying to make up some spots, but Eric Keeter falling all the way back to 19th place yet again. He has to take his fast repair. And unfortunate for our 28 machine. As he doesn't go a lap down, but that's just very unfortunate for him. Back-to-back weeks where he just doesn't want that to happen. And the worst case scenario happens back-to-back weeks, and that's going to take a big toll on his points day. As he only has 1 drop, and last week would probably be his only drop he could use. And even Charlotte, he's sitting 5th in the points right now, and he's going to fall back probably even further. And Luke Pierce right now 7th in the points, not great. Only has 1 top 10, but looking good right now. Pace car lights are off and going green this time by 9 lap shootout to decide the race winner. Jordan Kuntz, Aaron Brown on a charge late. Can they make it happen? Luke Pierce bound front since he took the race lead. Hasn't looked back since. But we'll see what happens here. As pace car is off. And green flag is out. Peters now with the great restart. Here comes Kuntz to the inside. Peters blocks low. Will Kuntz give him the bumper? No, he doesn't. Aaron Brown on the outside lane trying to make something work here. As Malachi Drake side by side with Eric Keplinger on the outside lane. Keplinger clears Drake. As here comes Brendan Timon around the outside. Brady Floyd trying to make something work on the outside lane. 8 laps to go. 16 corners. 16 turns, I should say. Can someone do anything? Oh, Brendan Timon sideways. Hits by Nicholas Amons. Around he goes and caution flies. And even more stack up in the back there. As Brendan Timon, unfortunate for him as he goes around yet again. Back-to-back weeks he's been involved in the wreck there. Let's take a quick look at the replay. What happened there? Did him and Brady Floyd just make contact on the entry of the corner? Looks like Brady just slid up just a little bit on that 34 machine. Around he goes and hard hit for Nicholas Amons and him, and Car's trying to avoid it right there. As Luke Peters did a good job of pulling off Jordan Kuntz. Kuntz was looking to the inside on that restart there. It should be, I think it's going to be an unofficial green-white checker if I had to guess. But, it's going to be really close. So maybe before, no, it's going to be a 3 lap. I think it's going to be an unofficial green-white checker, which means we'll not use one of the 2 attempts that we have in the simulator already. But, late race caution here. We saw at USA. Aaron Brown was able to pull off a win at USA. Can he pull it off here in 3rd place? Exactly the same position he was before. See if we can talk the 18 machine if they go green this time. It might be lights off this time by not tell, and it is. So 1 lap, 3 lap shootout to decide the race winner. And Aaron Brown steal another one here like he did at USA last week. Rowan goes right behind Luke Peters. And you get a good restart here in his first one of the season. A lot of storylines going into this race here, but here we go. Pace car is off. And here's on the gas early. Kuntz with a good restart on his back bumper. Here's the fins low. Here comes Aaron Brown, top 3 pulling away. Keplinger still with some damage side by side. Malachi Drake him in the back there. Lil Hankins and Brady Floyd side by side also. Top 3. Coming to 2 laps to go. Side by side for 4th place, falling back a lot. Not going to be a factor unless these guys in front of him wreck. Keplinger doing a good job. His caution is out. Daniel Ramble around on the front straightaway. It will be a green-white checker to decide this race win. And we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back before the new flag. As we're going back green here, this time by Luke Pierce in the race lead. The lead since he took the lead from Eric Keeter. Jordan Kuntz behind him, Aaron Brown in third. What will happen here? 2 lap shootout to decide it. Pace car is off and green flag is up. Peter gets a okay restart. Jordan Kuntz right on his back bumper. Kuntz to the back bumper of Peters. Up the racetrack he goes slightly. Not enough to do anything though. As Kuntz defending low from Aaron Brown. Come to a white flag this time by. Will they make it? White flag this time by. 1 lap to go. Kuntz a little far back. Aaron Brown shoving Kuntz up the racetrack. Kuntz goes. Aaron Brown to the inside lane. Trying to get that second place position. Side by side. Door banging. Up the racetrack they go. Dooring each other. But Luke Pierce off of turn 4 gonna go and win here at South Boston. As side by side at the line, Aaron Brown gets it by 1,000th of a second over Jordan Kuntz. What a finish for that second place position. Malachi grounds himself off in 4th, and Eric Helpinger in 5th with a damaged and battered race car. As Luke Peters scores a victory here at South Boston. First time we've raced at South Boston She Stocks in about 3.5 years. And Luke Peters wins it here as he doing burnouts on the front straightaway. So he gets hit by Cody Webster. As well a win that for us for Luke Pierce. We're going to take a quick break and speak to our top 3 finishers for tonight. As we're back here live at South Boston, we're going to speak to our race winner, Luke Peters. And we'll speak to him here shortly. Oh, Luke, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
You get the win here after taking the lead away from Eric Keeter. Had a challenge late from Aaron Brown and Jordan Kuntz. How did you hold him off on those final 20 or so laps?
Yeah, lucky. I was lucky to get that lead. I don't know what lap it was, what restart it was, but I think Heater just missed a shift or something. Got to the inside of him, battled him for a couple laps, was able to pass him. And I felt like if we had a run, I was definitely faster. I was able to pull away, and then at the end, I think on that last restart, Jordan definitely was probably faster than me, and I think could have passed me, but luckily for me, Aaron was like sent him and battled him, so I was able to just pull away on the last lap, and yeah.
Yeah, you get the win here tonight. A good point stay for you. In 7th place in the points. How do you think going to the bye week and going to the Phoenix the next race? How do you think that's gonna play out for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think Jordan's leading the points, so
Yeah,
he got what, third, so
yeah.
unfortunately, yeah,
Not like a
I
crazy.
didn't gain a whole lot of points on the lead, but I mean, I did as much as I could. I think I got second in the stage as well, so that's a lot of points. Well, some points. So I mean, if I can just keep this for the rest of the season, then yeah, we'll see what happens.
Anyone that think for tonight's win?
I want to thank Race Control, and you guys for broadcasting the race, and everyone else for making it a good race.
Congrats on the win tonight. Luke Peters rounding out on top of the podium. Now it's Luke Peters winning the race here tonight. And we speak to our 2nd place driver, Aaron Brown. 1st place last week, 2nd place this week. And we'll bring him into the booth here. Oh, Aaron, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Get yourself in the 2nd place after getting involved in the big one, I would say, on the back straightaway there. Walk us through your run from the back to the front here.
I mean, it was kind of just follow through the wrecks because, I mean, my opinion, no chance of really passing unless we were double file on the restarts, unless you just sent someone in turn 1. So, I mean, I just kind of followed Jordan through, and he was really quick, and he found his way through people. So I just kind of let him do my passing for me, and I just kind of followed him through because, I mean, on the outside, you don't really got no chance, but it is what it is, and I ended up getting second. So not short of the win again, but it's whatever.
Yeah, you got some good points on 3rd and 2nd. Jordan finishing right behind you, so you can gain a lot of him. But overall championship contender, going to the Phoenix, how you feeling?
Not at all. I'm missing that last race, so it doesn't matter for me, in my opinion. But I'm just going for their GC challenge, whatever. But I mean, I should have polka dot in that. So that was my main goal in the night. I'm not really focused on championship, just trying to go for race wins. And but if it happens, it happens. Wherever I finish, just finish.
Yeah, and anyone I think for tonight's 2nd place run?
I mean, I gotta thank my teammates, Jordan Kuntz, Malachi Drake, Cody Webster. I mean, also, I mean, Eric Kevler, Luke Peters. We were all trying to work together, try and get a good finish. Brady, Khalil Higgins, he's a good one. Eric Heater, Brent Simon. I gotta thank all those guys. Gotta thank you for the broadcast. Gotta thank Evans for putting it on. Gotta thank the viewers for tuning in. And yeah.
Congrats on your 2nd place tonight, and we'll see you next 2 weeks from now at Phoenix.
Thank you.
That was Aaron Brown in that 2nd place finishing position. As we go to speak to our points here, and 3rd place finisher Jordan Kuntz finding himself at the end of the podium. Oh, Jordan, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Round yourself off in the 3rd, another third top 5 of the season for you. Still leading the points, had a good point stay also. How are your thoughts going into the next race at Phoenix?
Just hoping for more, of course. Third place, disappointing considering that the win was there. If everything with the rules went my way and that we actually did have double fouls on green white checkered, like said before the race, I definitely think I could have won. Was better than Luke in every area. Come the end of the race, saved the tires better. And then we have people trying to get second place whenever they could get a win if me and Luke had a wreck. But yeah, just frustrating race because everyone's running into each other because a single file starts made for horrible racing and more wrecks, in my opinion, made it completely impossible to pass. So yeah, unfortunate, but hopefully more will come from next race.
Anyone I think for tonight's third place run?
Thank everyone for watching through this. Not a good race, and hopefully they will get a better show next week. I'd like to thank my parents, my grandpa for watching, and hoping to get a better result next week.
That's on your third place finish here tonight at South Boston. As Jordan Crew trying to himself off in the third place position. Let's take a quick rundown through your whole results here for tonight's race. 5 laps overall. Luke Pierce, Aaron Brown, Jordan Gutron at the top 3. Malachi Drake sideways on the pit wall, rounding himself on the 4th. Also, Brady Floyd flipping on the back straight, rounding himself on the 6th place. And last South Boston winner in season 6 was Eric Helbinger, rounding himself on the 5th. Major damage, he said during his interview. Impressive result from him. And Wolfgang Hoppen third in the points. Still a good points there for him. 7th place. Kilo Hankins 8th. Lee Webster 9th. And Gabriel Goal rounding out your top 10. Here's the rest of your field here tonight, 11th through 20th. Of note, second place starter Ryan Philbrook, and 11th place Eric Keeter made himself up in the 13th place, and Brendan Timon, Charlotte's winner, 15th place. And 21st through 30th, our pole sitter Rafe Hatland, 26, 55 laps down. Unfortunate day for him as he got taken out early to mid race. Unfortunately, 55 machine. 2 weeks from now, we have an off week next week, but we go to Phoenix, Legacy Phoenix. Our next broadcast is Sunday nights for the Bolt Racing Series. As we'll see you guys Sunday night or Saturday night, excuse me. And for LRL, we'll see you 2 weeks from now, same time at Phoenix.